Hello, you're watching Proactive London. I'm joined by Matthew Coulson, the CEO of MP Evans Group. Matthew, you're out the trading statements ahead of your AGM on Friday, and it looks like you have been making good progress.
Yes, and hello, Stephen. That's exactly right. We've put out a trading statement covering the first 5 months of the year, and we're very pleased to be able to report that crop and production are both up compared to last year.
So take us through, for a start, your crop production. That was up 8% in the first 5 months of the year. So it's quite strong growth in crops. You do say the start of the year is strong and then abated slightly as it headed towards the end of May.
That's right. So we had a fantastic first few months of the year. We were up dramatically in January and February. We have seen a slight, as I say, abating in terms of the pace of growth, but still very happy to report that crop for the first 5 months up by 8%. But even more pleasingly is the fact that production is up by 10%, reflecting the fact that more and more of our production is going through our own milling facilities now. We're up to 96% of our own crop being processed in our own milling facilities. And that means that we're squeezing out even more oil from our very high quality crop. And we get even more production as a result of that.
Matthew, does using your own facilities improve your margins?
Yes, it does, very much so. I mean, first and foremost, because we get more from our crop. When we used to send some more of our crop to third-party millers, we would find we would get given a lower extraction rate from those third-party millers. Now that we're able to process pretty much all of our crop in our own milling facilities, so we're able to achieve those higher extraction rates. And essentially, when we get those higher extraction rates, the benefit falls all the way through the income statement to profit.
And of course, the crop increases, as you point out, were also supported by the areas you acquired last year.
That's right. So in 23, we acquired another 10,000 hectares to add to our estate portfolio. And those estate areas that we've acquired, they do require some work to bring them up to the same standard as the rest of the estate that we have and have had for many years within the group. But significant progress is being made, and we're starting to see more and more of a contribution to crop coming from those new areas.
Matthew, how is production looking as the year progresses beyond those first 5 months?
Well, I mean, we're very excited as we look forward. And we talk often about how we see crop moving forward for the long term. And because we still have a relatively young average age of our estate portfolio, so we anticipate crop growth for many years to come across the group.
You also mentioned in the trading statement and earlier this month that you acquired a 5% minority stake in your Indonesian subsidiary trading companies. And that this is really part of your strategy of securing ownership of your estates, isn't it?
That's exactly right. And we were very pleased to be able to announce that transaction earlier on at the beginning of June. And by buying that 5% minority stake in the vast majority of our Indonesian subsidiaries, so we're effectively able to concentrate ownership for our shareholders here as part of the group. And essentially what we expect that transaction to be is immediately earnings enhancing for our shareholders.
And I suppose importantly for shareholders, you also reiterated your policy of increasing or at least maintaining your dividend going forward.
Yes, that's exactly right. So we're just about to be paying our final dividend for 2023. So 32.5p per share will be paid out later this week, in fact. And as you say, we've had a very long-standing approach to paying progressive dividends for shareholders, and we look forward to continuing that policy.
I'm sure they do too. Matthew, thank you so much for the update today. We look forward to speaking with you again shortly.
Fantastic. Thank you, Stephen.
That's Matthew Coulson, the CEO of MP Evans Group.